everyone there, whoever is watching this video. So here we are going to be seeing about the prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers which have just two factors, that is 1 and itself. Composite numbers are those numbers which have more than two factors, that is other than 1 itself. It should have at least one other factor, or it can have many factors also. So how do you find the prime numbers easily? By 1 to 100. Here is a small trick that you can use. So for that you require a grid like this. It is a 10 on 10 grid. So in total you will consist of 100 squares. So in this grid we will be writing all the numbers from 1 to 100. So now that we've written all the numbers from 1 to 100, let's put a mark, either a circle or an underline, near the numbers which are obviously composite. So let's take all the even numbers. 2. 2 is the only even prime, because all other evens won't be primed because they have 2 as an other factor except 1 and itself. So we need to circle all the even numbers here except 2. Next is 5. For 5 is the only number that is divided by 5 is the prime number. So we should not circle 5 because 5 has the two factors 5 and itself. So anything else divided by 5 we can mark it. So let's start marking. Now, the numbers that we have not marked composite are not all the primes. So, now we need to check which are the other composites. So, we have checked for 2. So, we have to check for 3. We need to check for 4, but for anything that is divided by 4 is also divided by 2. 5 also we have marked, so we don't need that. Then 6, anything that is divided by 6 is divided by 2. Then we need to check 7. And then we need to check 8. Anything that is divisible by 8 is divisible by 2. Then 9, we need to check that. And 10, we have already marked all the 10s if you see here. So, all we need to find is 3, 7 and 9. Now, anything that is divisible by 9 is divisible by 3. So, all we have to check is 3 and 7. For the 3, the trick is if you add all the digits of the number, you will get a number that is divisible by 3. For 7, you need to use the multiplication tables and do it. So, take a color pencil of your choice. Here I am using turquoise. And just put a square on the numbers which are prime. I have put it for 2. And then 3. So keep doing that for all the numbers that are prime. Now 9 is a composite number, so we are not going to do, because 9 is divisible by 3. "21 is not a prime number because it is divisible by 3 and 7, because 7 3s are 21. "29 is a prime because it is not divisible by 3 and 7. "31. 31 is not divisible by 3 as well as 7. But 33 is because 3 plus 3 is 6. Then coming to 37. 37 is a prime because it is neither divisible by 3 or 7. 39 is a composite number because it is divisible by 3. 41 is a prime number because it is not divisible by 3 as well as 7. Let's check if 43 is a prime. 3 plus 4 is 7. So it is not divisible by 3. "43 I marked it prime because it is neither divisible by 3 or 7. Next, coming to 47. Let's add these numbers. 7 plus 4 is 11. No, it's not divisible by 3 and not divisible by 7. So let's mark it. Coming to 49, we all know that 49 is the square of 7. So let's not mark it. Now coming to 51. 51 is not a prime number because 5 plus 1 is 6. Next, coming to 53. 53 is a prime number because it is not divisible by 3. 5 plus 3 is 8 and not divisible by 7. 57. 57 is a prime number. Sorry, I wrongly marked the 57 as a prime. It is not prime because it is divisible by 3. So it's a mistake. Let's just erase it. Yes. Now coming to 59. 59 is a prime number. Because it's not divisible by 7 as well as not divisible by 3. Next, coming to 61. Let us add these. 6 plus 1 is 7. It is not divisible by 3 as well as not divisible by 7. So let's mark it as a prime number. Next, coming to 63. 6 plus 3 is 9. So it is divisible by 3. Let's not mark it. Coming to 67 now. 6 plus 7. It is 13. 13 is not divisible by 3 and 67 is not divisible by 7. So this is a prime number. Let's mark it. Next, coming to 69. 69, let's add them. Adding 9 and 6 brings 15. So it is divisible by 3. Let's not mark it. 71. 7 plus 1 is 8. It's not divisible by 3 and also not divisible by 7. So let's mark it as a prime. 73. 7 plus 3 is 10. It is not divisible by 3 as well as not divisible by 7. So let's mark it as a prime number. Next is 77. 77 is divisible by 7, so let's not mark it. 79. Let's add the numbers. 9 plus 7 is 16, which is not divisible by 3, and 79 is not divisible by 7. So let's mark it as a prime. 81. Let's add the numbers. 8 plus 1 is 9, which is divisible by 3, so let's not mark it. 83. Let's add the digits. 8 plus 3, it is 11. And then let's check it with 7. It's not divisible by 7, so it is a prime. 87. 7 plus 8. We're gonna check. It is 15. It is divisible by 3. Let's not mark this. 89. Let's check it. 9 plus 8. It is 17, which is not divisible by 3, and this number is not divisible by 7 as well. So let's mark it as a prime. 91. 91. 9 plus 1 is 10, which is not divisible by 3. It is divisible by 7. So let's not mark it. 93. 9 plus 3 is 12. It is divisible by 3, so let's not mark it. Coming to 97. 9 plus 7 is 16, which is not divisible by 3. And 97, the number is not divisible by 7. It is a prime. Let's mark it. 99. 9 plus 9 is 18, which is divisible by 3. So it's not a prime, and let's not mark it. Now that we marked all the prime numbers with a color pencil and squares, let us color the squares so that they stand up. Tada! Our chart is ready. I have colored the squares and gave the border also. This is how the chart will look after the final thing. It took so long for you, right? It took the same me. But the chart is ready and you can stick it in your study table or hang it up anywhere you find it easy to see and see very often. Now there's a special pattern in this prime numbers. By looking at it quite often, it will take at least a week's time for you to find this pattern. I leave this pattern up to you, so you can try to find this out by looking at this chart and constantly figuring out what could be the pattern. I'm summarizing now. So how do you find whether a number is prime or not? So first we need to eliminate all the numbers that are even or end in 5. They are surely composite. For the other odd numbers, check whether it's divisible by 3 and then if it's divisible by 7. It's easy to check by 3 because it is easy to do that, and then by 7. However, if it is first only divisible by 3, no need to check for 7. Only if it is not divisible by 3, then we need to check for 7. So this is the trick to do it. Moreover, this chart works only for numbers till 100 or maybe 120. Because 121 and above we need to check for the 11 table also. Hope you enjoyed this video and thank you.